capital, which had severe consequences. How can their beliefs on an election end up in such a massive riot? Is there a relation between the group and individuals, such that the behavior of the individual becomes more extreme? We are Group 14, and in this video we will discuss the influence of group polarization. This video will be divided into 4 sections. In the first section we will briefly explain what group polarization is. After that we'll illustrate how a particular individual can get influenced by group polarization. In the third section we will explain how group polarization can happen, and at the end we will give a conclusion. Group polarization depends on the fact that people in a group are fairly similar. They often share a set of similar beliefs. In these groups, a group discussion tends to make people feel supported in their beliefs and opinions. Then, because of continuous positive reinforcement, these beliefs get stronger and they become more extreme. This occurs in the direction of their initial opinions. This means that either a group can shift to a riskier or a more cautious belief, depending on their initial shared beliefs. Social media can play a big role in the forming of such groups. It provides an easy way to get into contact with people that share very similar or the same opinions and beliefs. And it also gives them the ability to stay anonymous. Groupthink does not occur when people think critically. It happens when a person follows the group and suppresses their own thoughts. Group polarization can be explained by multiple theories. One theory that does a good job explaining it is Contagion Theory. This theory says that a crowd exerts a sort of hypnotic influence on their members. This, combined with the anonymity of belonging to a larger group of people, results in irrational, emotionally charged behavior. In other words, the frenzy of the crowd is somehow contagious, like a disease, and the contagion feeds upon itself, growing with time. In the end, the crowd assumes a sort of life on its own, stirring up emotions and driving people towards irrational and even violent action. To conclude, irrational and extremist behavior by large groups of people can be a result of group polarization. Contagion theory demonstrates this by explaining how people's behavior can become more extreme if they're in a group of people that have the same beliefs. And lastly, social media can make the conditions for such groups easily obtainable.